It's 10:30 p.m. in Australia, in South Australia. 10:30 p.m. and today we're gonna talk with Polina from Canary Island. I'm going live on Instagram, I'm going live on Facebook, and I'm going live on YouTube. All right. Hello, Shayla. How are you, Shayla? Face on. Everyone is coming over. Hopefully, the guest comes over. How are you guys doing? Good? Let's check what's happening here. Hey, Hanan. How are you, Hanan? There you go. People coming. I'll just try to invite her here. How are you guys doing? How was your day? Because my day was awesome. Let's go. If she comes on board. There you go, Barba. There you go. Look at that. It's growing. It's growing. Back to normal. From Russia. How cool is that? That's great. Everyone coming over. That's great. That's awesome. 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Don't worry. That's all right. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to play a music for you while Polina comes over. What do you reckon? I can't play too loud, but I will. Look. Just waiting for Polina to come over. She's coming. She's probably putting some makeup. I did before. Makeup, all this stuff that girls do. I had to do it because I go live sometimes. Just kidding. All right, guys. Today we're going to talk to Polina, and I met her on the Dan Mays course on Nas Academy. It was an amazing course. We learned how to create advertisements, and will be great. We're going to have a great chat. She speaks Spanish. She speaks English, and she speaks some other language that I don't remember the name. So I didn't go through much through her page and stuff to know a bit about her, but I want her to tell you guys what she does. And I know she's a photographer, and she's a model and a content creator and everything. So it will be an amazing story that we can learn from. And yeah, and if you guys have any questions, in the meantime, you can send the questions. The questions are there right at the bottom on the question mark. Just tap there and send the question. If you want to send the live to your friends, just invite everyone to come on board. Then they can watch us to talk about content creation. I just invited a lot of people here. Just did it. Oh, she's coming over. There we go. I'll play another song while she comes. Okay, guys, I want you guys to stay until she comes. What do you want to hear? Let's see this one. Nashville, Tennessee, but you wouldn't even come around to see me. Since you're heading up to Carolina, you know I'm gonna be right there behind you, 'cause I'm always gonna steal my kisses from you. 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 Now I love to hear that word summer rain. Just hear it falls, the sweetest sounding thing. Just hear it falls in your simple country dress. It is heaven for me, I must confess. 'Cause I always have to steal my kisses from you. 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 She's ready. Hey guys, I got the song. I could finish the song, and she is coming to talk to us. There you go. Soon. There you go.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
Hi guys.
You
put
here
on some
now?
mask
That's great.
so that I look
Sorry?
better than I am actually. Okay. Because
How are you
lately
doing?
I don't really feel myself very self-confident, like after COVID I have some problems with the sleep, and last 2
Really?
weeks I've been with COVID. I told you.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
But that's
Thanks
great.
for
At least we got.
inviting me. Let me
That's
do
great.
some
That's no
better
problem.
view. I don't know. Okay, I think this
It's
way
good. It's good to have
better.
you here as well. I know it took a while,
Cool.
you know what I mean, for us
I'm so
to.
glad we finally here
That's great.
together.
So yeah, but yeah, I started these lives, just to get people together, talk about, oh, our internet connection is not good. No, she's probably gonna. Guys, I probably have to play another song for you. Oh, there you go. She's back. Oh no, she's coming back. There you go.
Okay, once again,
That's
second chance.
great. I was
Good.
going to tell the guys. I was telling the guys. To that I was going to play another song for them while you come back, because I
Yeah,
was
I'm
playing
here.
guitar now.
I'm here. Okay. Okay, we haven't spoken yet about any topic that we
Yeah,
haven't
but that's the
decided
thing.
any
We don't
topic.
have topics. That's the whole. That's why, like, I haven't mentioned to you about what we're gonna talk about, because it doesn't matter. We want to talk about content creation, and we want to hear your story, right?
I'm not naked, so that don't tell me I'm naked. No.
No,
Okay,
no.
good. Yeah, but
And,
I mean,
yeah. So
yesterday I spoke with my audience and they told me like they prefer that we're speaking Spanish. But I don't know, maybe we can organize another
we can
live
organize another one.
speaking
Yes,
Spanish,
because most
I
of my
personally prefer
followers.
today speaking English because I miss English so much.
Yeah, that's good. That's okay. And it will be fun as well, because most of my followers, pretty much all of them, they speak English. So
Cool.
will sound strange if I speak Spanish on my channel, and
That's true.
or
That's also
Portuguese
true.
or whatever it is. But great. How did you feel this morning when you jumped to our live and we saw us talking in Portuguese?
Well,
A bit
I
lost?
heard you were singing. I actually like I adore you because you are the most like I don't know if you told already where we met, like on the course of Dan Mays.
No, I
And
haven't mentioned anything. We're gonna start the live soon. Yeah, but just
okay,
go
if
for
you
it.
want, you can speak about it, or I can start
Yeah,
speaking about
that's
it.
all right. So, how that's normal. Like what we do normally when we start the lives, you introduce yourself tell who
Oh.
you are, where you are from, and what you do, and what you do for work, and all these things. What do you do for hobbies?
Well, I'm actually a photographer, like since 2006 when I graduated from photo school. And it was in Moscow. It was one of the oldest Moscow photo schools. So my profs were like very, very old. Some of them were the photographers on the World War. So it was amazing experience. Most of them are dead now already, obviously. But it was a really good experience. And like my parents, they always were against me being photographer. And they told me, okay, you have to get a normal job first, and then you can do whatever you like. But
Why you say
first,
that?
go to get a normal job, like as if I was like I was studying in an English school, and then I was 2 times student exchange in Holland, and so I was like speaking English. This was my only skill, obviously. And I went to graduate like how is it called,
Entrepreneur.
yes, this one. This is because lately, like past 9 years, I only speak Spanish mostly, and I really started forgetting English. But anyway, after graduating on the last course, I decided no, I don't want to even graduate, and I just took the papers and I went to Moscow because I lived in St. Petersburg, and I went to Moscow and I uh, passed the exams to this photo school, and it's how I started my way. It was like a very long way, actually, with a lot of times thinking, okay, is this what I really want to do? And every time I had an answer, yes, 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 yes.
It's
And
good. You
then
found your
later,
purpose.
yeah, and this was my hobby first because I was still like working. I continued working like with the fashion magazines. I worked like assistant of editors in chief, and it was really nice experience as well because I discovered how to make photos, what this whole process of you know really good magazines. When you start organizing the photo shoot, then you create the idea, then you create the
Thing.
place and the seat, and then also when the image goes through processing and then it appears on the cover, for example. This was a
Cool.
good
All the design
experience.
and all these parts of all the production actually.
Yeah, actually this was it. And then I started working as a head of multimedia office on one university, in the largest university of Russia.
Cool.
So it was also the coolest experience in my life. And after that, when I was the head of it, and I was really, really happy with my job because I had all the latest equipment. You know, any camera you want, you just write like a
And they
special
bring it to you.
paper to the head office, and they get it to you. Because in Russia, everything happens like this. Today you want it, tomorrow you get it.
Oh,
When
really?
now I'm
That's
living
cool.
in Canaries, it's like it's impossible to buy something, actually.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then
Well,
when
it
I get
is a
pregnant,
bit
I
hard to have
decided to come
access
to.
to. It
Huh?
is a bit hard to have access to products in Canary Island, all right?
It's true. No, but really, the production here, there are some really, really good directors. There are really, really good photographers lately because the progress, it cannot, cannot, you cannot avoid it. And
Yeah, yeah,
people are not stupid as well.
yeah. Right,
And
that's true.
people go, you know, the people whom I know and the people whom I
Think.
connected to and the
Yeah,
whom I follow as well, like they inspire me. And most of them, they are like really, really progressive people. And
yeah,
I
true.
sometimes think,
And also,
okay,
like, it is
he
funny
can do
because
it. I can try to do it as well.
yeah, yeah,
Like
exactly. And
I
also,
think
like,
this is the most.
um, if you wanna have access to information, the internet is here to help. You know.
Of course.
You can
Of
get
course.
everything, pretty much everything you want on the
Of
internet.
course, of course. No, but imagine after Moscow, after living in Moscow and doing the thing that you like to do and having access to everything, then I moved to Canary Islands. I didn't plan to stay here. I was planning to spend here just 3 months of winter, of the horrible winter in Russia. And
Yeah,
then
really cool.
for the fifth day here, I was offered a job as a photographer, and also there was a like I had to develop the social media, which was not which was in the stage of like basic, and nobody knew how to do it. I already knew it, and then I decided, just okay, I have a lot of things to do here. I will stay. The good climate, the baby is raising with the good conditions, and that's it. That's how I stayed here. And
Yeah, but that's good. So now, what do you do now? You just you work as a photographer and something else. What do
yeah,
you
I
do?
continue all these years. I'm working as a photographer, and the best thing that I decided to start doing here, because in Russia I was already like as if I was head of the multimedia office. My job was to help some people, some guys who were um, directing, who are filming the videos. I was helping them to combine, to edit them, to do a post production, and that's it. So I
Right.
had experience already in doing that, but I never did it myself. And here in the Canary Islands, I just decided, okay, I have a good camera. What is stopping me from start doing videos?
Yeah,
Because
that's
this is what I love. Because I think the photo is a very nice thing. This is the best thing in life. You can capture a moment, you can stop it, and you can always open the photo then and then just come back to the very moment when it was taken. When it has been taken. But
yeah,
I mean, the video is something that just captures the process, and then
yeah.
you can not only see, you can really literally feel once
Live.
again the process, not only the moment. This is, I think, the best thing which we have now in the with the progress which we have now. iPhones, finally, all the Androids, iPhones, I don't know, good cameras. This is the best thing in the
Yeah,
world,
that's
I think.
right. And yeah, so talking about the difference between video and photo, it is two different things. You,
Yes.
it is an image, both are images, but if you compare, you can't compare actually. But like when you do photography, I think photography is not easy, right?
Yes,
Because you need a good perception of what is happening around you to
it's
get a
true.
good photo, a good perception of angle, a good perception of light.
Yes.
Think about the old days. Okay, let's go back
Yeah.
10 years. People taking photos with whatever films, whatever it was films, right? So you had to take a photo and then get all the films and take it to someone to print it for you, right?
Yeah.
Then,
Or you could have done it
but
at home with the very long process.
yes, but think with me. You needed to have a really good eye
Mm-hmm.
to have good photos, right?
It's true.
Because you couldn't go on the screen and check how the photo looked like.
Yes.
You had
Actually,
to go
this
and
is
print it.
this is what I'm really happy about being a student in the past years, so long ago, because I started with the camera of the film, and we had 36, uh,
Films.
possibilities to
Photos,
make a
yeah.
good picture. And
Listen,
normally, as they taught us, like, you have 30. Don't think about these things, because they will go with bad light, or something will
yeah,
happen, or you will open the camera incorrectly and five will go dead. So uh, we've been studying to do this whole printing process as well, and this was the main thing that they have taught us, like, think before push the button. of making it. Really think
Yeah.
what you want to say, think of possible another a little bit changing angle, you know, not like now. I'm actually what I'm doing now, having a photo camera that can do you know
Yeah. Yeah.
100 images per minute. And now I just, of course, do from different angles, and then I choose. Sometimes I know, because I have a lot of experience, and I know, okay, from this angle this will happen this, from this angle I will have this result. But of course I now just enjoying the process, you know. You can have
I
100
think
100 different
that's all
images,
about it.
and you can choose the one which you really like. And
Yeah, and
before
also
it
like
wasn't
it is
possible.
funny on photography, right? Say on video when you record, let's say you're recording someone walking on the beach,
Mm-hmm.
right? With the sunset. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So think about it. You have the sunset, you have the beach, you have the water, you have the person, you have the sand, you have the distance, you have the angle, you have everything else that's around it, you know, all the objects moving around it. Okay, cool. And that person is walking on the sand. If you do a video, you stop the camera, you get two, three different shots. Okay. So you
Yes.
get one far, the person is walking on the beach, and one getting the feet stepping on the sand
Yes.
because you
Look
show
up.
the feeling.
Yes.
One you don't show the person, you show the waves, you
Mm-hmm.
sand, and then one you show the bird because you're gonna give the feeling. Okay,
Yes.
that's a
That's
video.
true.
That's a
That's
video
true.
because you show that sunset feeling, and then if you take a photo, it is totally different. How you gonna give all these feelings that you give on the video in a photo, right?
That's
Agree?
why I
So
started doing videos, because I was always thinking like it's not enough. It's not enough capturing this moment, because
yes,
I can see a lot much more doing this photo. I can see, and actually I started doing videos. Like I was capturing some videos during photo shoot of people. For example, I do a photo shoot
yeah,
of a couple, and I did 3-4 footages of video footages. Then I combined them, and this is how I started. Like
yeah.
because, and I just gave it as a present to people. Like they were, oh my god, it's totally different, you know. And
Yeah, it is interesting if you think about it, the difference between video and photo. And then how you gonna think like how you gonna give that in a photo, okay? So you get the person walking, and then when the sun hides behind the person,
mm-hmm.
then is a good time to get a photo, but not the whole sun behind the person, just a bit, and get that sunlight on the side and all these things. So when you take a photo and you have one shot, it is tough. It is hard to get all these feelings in a situation. So like when you go, think about the old days, people taking photos of weddings.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
I understand.
weddings is one shot you have that moment. They
Mm-hmm.
won't go back to the altar to do everything again.
That's
You know
true.
what I
That's
mean?
true.
You have to do it. So and it has to be done properly. So it's a
That's
lot
why
of
I
things that
don't like shooting weddings.
yeah,
Because
that's why I try to stay away from it as well. So other than that, when you take photos, what type of niche you do? Because if photos is a lot of things, right? It can be
yeah,
land, it can be like nature, it can be portraits and all these
yeah.
things. What do you do as a
I
photographer?
normally do what I can do good with the time, which I realized which I do the best, is a portrait of people which are
Right?
really like can transmit the personality. And this is what I think the most important. Like you can do a perfect photo which will not transmit anything, and this is like poor photo. You can retouch it as much as you as you wish, but if the eyes don't speak of the person, and then it doesn't work, you know. And lately I've been doing a lot of food photography. This is what I
Food
love,
photography. That's good.
because I know that because I love to eat, actually. And I'm so I'm so in love with food that I know that like people when they see food images, this is the same actually as the portraits, more or less. Like if you transmit through the photo, this is like you can literally taste what you see, and you want to try it, and you like have a feeling like, you know what I
That's
mean?
right. You know the habit, how the habits built a habit, right?
Yes.
So you have a trigger,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have a routine, and you
Mm-hmm.
have
Addiction already.
the reward, right?
Yes. Yes.
So when you take a photo, you actually triggering the habit, the whole habit.
Yes. Yes.
So when you take a photo of food, you actually giving the people the perception of the reward, which is the taste of
The
the food.
taste. Yes.
So when you take a photo and the photo is so good that you can actually feel the taste of it, that
Yes.
means it's easier to sell. Talking a marketing perspective,
Of course.
it's easier to sell because they are gonna feel the taste, which is the trigger, and the routine is gonna make them go to the store and
Mm-hmm.
buy the food to have the reward, which is the whole habit in 3 stages.
That's true.
How
That's
good
true.
is that? That's how
One
marketing
guy
is.
has told me I'm now leading the Instagrams for at the moment for 2 restaurants, and I'm starting since this month. I was supposed to start in the January and in the beginning of January, but as if I had this disease, so I will start tomorrow. Two
Oh,
more
that's good.
restaurants, and one guy just before a new year, he told me like, oh, it's you who is doing these images, this marketing placement of this restaurant. He says like the food on the Instagram is really much better than in the restaurant. And I was like, no, please,
Really?
this shouldn't be happening. you know no, 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 the restaurant is really good. And the most important thing which I always say to, for example, I have some people whom I teaching already a little bit, like a coaching.
Oh, that's
And
good.
the main thing which I tell them all the time, you have to work with a thing that you really like.
Uh,
Don't do shit, because first you will not be enjoying the process. The second thing, you will not you will actually lose your face, your reputation, because when
yeah,
people understand the product and product not so good as if it's in the video or whatever photo,
yeah,
well, they are disappointed. And they are
yeah. That's
disappointed
right.
with all your work, literally.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. That's so true. And also that, as you said, like I think once you know something and you like doing it,
Hmm.
that's probably 70% of your business done because
Yes,
you like doing. The rest is just paperwork.
that's
You know
true.
what I mean?
That's true. That's true. But well, paperwork is also very, very, very important part of our job.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Especially when you take photos of
Yes.
people
Yes.
that you need you need all these rights to use the image and all these things.
Also, yes.
Yeah. So we met on that maze, right?
Yes.
And from that course, what did you take? Did you learn a lot? How did you perform after that?
I actually was not. I was expecting the other thing from what I got really in reality, and I think I got much more than I was expecting. you know, and I
From the
think
course,
because
you
lately
were
I was thinking like, okay, maybe I'm not doing that good. If you are working in this field, I mean, you always have doubts, you know, and if you are
You know
trying to
why?
learn and
I'll tell you why. You
yeah,
know
why?
why you know why people have doubts?
Why?
Because they compare themselves to others.
That's true. That's
It's
true.
because they don't feel confident enough to try and to give a shot. They are afraid to fail, right?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it can be something. But the thing is, Dan May's course, to be true, I learned a bit from Dan Mays on that thing, or where all the stories he mentioned and the
Mm-hmm.
storytelling and everything. But the editing, I knew already. You know, all
Mm-hmm.
that beer commercial and all the stuff that I created, was from me. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? So I could have done it before the course,
I
but
understand what you mean. I
that course
totally
was
agree
a
with you.
trigger. That course was a trigger for me to say, "Hey, Ata, wake up! You know how to do it.
Yes,
Go and do
yes.
it."
That's what I wanted to say. Like, it gave me the confidence in myself. I haven't finished it yet because I don't remember what has happened, but I didn't manage to finish my work, and then they put me in another group, which I'm actually have to graduate now. But I mean, I already had what I wanted for what I paid. This was not a cheap course. Let's say
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
But
I
it was
know, but
also a trigger for me. And those alive with Dan Mays, the things that he was speaking, it was like, Polina, you know it. This is the things that you
and and
think.
and,
And
and
it
what,
was like,
what?
be
Yeah,
sure, be confident, you know?
yeah. That's the best part of the course is that they give you power to go for it.
Yeah.
Even it doesn't really matter how is your editing or what
Mm-hmm.
camera gear you have. What matters is what's the most important part is
The
here, right?
attitude.
It is how is your mindset
Of
and how you
course, of
see
course.
it, how you think about it. Because
This is also the thing.
if you record with a phone, if you edit on your phone,
Yeah.
right, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't care what others gonna say, you're gonna do
You're
well.
gonna win. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. I
100%.
know.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, you know.
I know. That's true. That's true. So I was like really impressed with the, but all the courses they like what you have on internet. What this is not the same of when you get in touch with a person, offline. I mean, this is totally different, and
Yes.
all you get is what you get. I mean, what you accept. I mean,
Yeah.
anyway, even if on offline they can give you, okay, this is you do like this you do like this, and you like learning more. But actually, anyway, if you don't practice, you will forget it. you know
Because that's the thing. Like, doesn't matter what you do. Doesn't matter which school you went. Doesn't matter what university you went. Doesn't matter if you learned from home or if you went to uni. I didn't go to university. I didn't. But all this knowledge I have, I learned online.
mm-hmm.
So for me, it is a proof that the answer is on you.
Mm-hmm.
If you want it, you can get it.
That's true.
So I
That's true.
work hard. That's discipline. I work hard to learn new skills on video editing, and I did it. You know, I can learn more. Yes, I can learn more. I can do much more. But it's all about how you see it. Because if you are at home, you watch a video on YouTube, and you say, "Hey, I don't want to finish this video now. I'm gonna have a coffee. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna watch some Netflix, and I'm gonna do whatever." But if you are in school, you have to be there
To
because
be there,
someone is
yeah.
there next to you saying, "Hey, you have an assignment to do. You
Yes.
have this to do. You have that to do." Right?
Yes.
So it's just about how you see it. Say, if I am at home and watching a video, I put in my mind that I have to finish the video before I do anything else. And
I understand you. I understand you. I understand you totally.
you know,
But actually, what you do for a living, you totally just doing photo or video edition. or
Yeah,
you have
so
some other job?
I do video editing, I do graphic design and web design. So
Oh, it's cool.
I work from home, and yeah, that's what I do. We have a lot of projects happening,
But you
big
live in
projects.
Australia,
Yeah, South Australia.
but you're Brazilian.
Yes, originally from Brazil, and I live in Australia for 12 years.
Ah, that's cool. That's cool. How
Yeah, and we
came
have
that you moved to Australia?
uh
How came that you moved to
oh,
Australia?
I don't know. I was between going to university and traveling. So we decided to come. I came with my girlfriend. Now is my wife, and we have 2 kids. And
Yeah, I
it's
saw
like,
them.
yeah.
That's
So
nice.
and that's what we did, and I no regrets.
Cool. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
really cool. When I was at school, I was always dreaming to go to Australia to university, because in Russia there were some good programs like of student exchange, and you could have gone like 2 years. It was pretty cheap, and I was like dreaming, I go to Australia, I go to Australia, and like my father said, no, you will not, because I'm the only child in my family, and my parents were always like, no, no, we cannot let you go so far. In the end, look, I'm living
is
9 hours far away from them.
is it
Anyway,
is it far from where you were?
Canary
Hey,
Islands.
James, they just joined here.
Yes.
James is a trainer at Nice Academy. He's
Oh,
awesome.
cool. Actually, I cannot see the people who are on because everything is stuck here. But
Oh, really? Yeah,
I see
sometimes,
James. Yes,
sometimes.
I follow him as well. Cool.
Yeah, it's good. James
Yeah, he's
won.
really good.
He's
It's true.
he's a skater now, so he's doing skateboarding.
Oh, cool. I
And
was doing
but yeah,
skateboard as well when I was small.
video is not easy, but it can be easy if you take it easy, right?
Yes, as well.
So if you
Yeah, you
look,
know, sometimes I see some video blogs on YouTube, and I think, oh my God, people like just how they shoot it. They don't think when they shoot it. They just but with the attitude that they do it, and then they combine these shitty pictures, shitty images, and you have the feeling that you're involved. This is, I think, also very, very important thing in being involved and getting people to get to you know really get interested in your video.
100%. You know why? I'll tell you something. Is you have to find yourself first.
Mm-hmm. That's
Find
true, of course.
find because I mean, you can create video for companies, which is okay. You learn the skills, you start
Mm-hmm.
selling videos for companies, which is okay. It's
Mm-hmm.
a service. But if you want to be someone like a public figure, or you want to be someone that's a content creator, that you create videos to show people something or
Mm-hmm.
share people something, then you have to understand who you are
Who you
first.
are, of course.
You
That's
have to
true.
understand who you are, because let's say, I don't know if you've done on Nice Academy, you've done the Unstoppable Confidence.
No.
If you haven't, you should.
Okay.
It's
I
called,
will.
yeah, is called Unstoppable Confidence. It's a course with Aegon. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if you know Aegon from Project Nightfall. So this guy, he teaches you how to be confident in front of the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And how are you going to be confident in front of the camera? You have to understand that you have to understand yourself first. You have to understand your attitude. If you have to, they have a test they do on the course to understand
Mm-hmm.
your mood, what you do, what you like, and they tell you a guy that's more funny, but at the same time you're a bit serious and this and that. So you manage to create your content based on
On
what you
yourself.
are. Right. So if you create some, I'm the kind of guy that I love talking and gestures and talk and this and that. And that's where I found myself creating these lives, because we are here, we're talking about content. I love sharing. I love giving my opinion. The thing is, I'm giving my opinion doesn't mean that's right. That's my opinion.
Of course.
You know what I
This
mean?
is also
I'm not
important
saying,
thing to understand.
you know what I mean?
Like everyone
It's my
has its
opinion.
own life, and everyone has its own point of view.
Exactly. So you have yours, I have mine. So I share mine, and you can share yours, and we can, learn from each
Interacting.
other. You can learn from each other. So
Yes.
that's the whole thing about. And then I create these things, and I decide, okay, cool. Should I create videos like Nas Daily? Create all these production videos and all this stuff, or just go live and do the same thing as Gary V does. Gary
Hmm.
V.
Yes. Yes.
So that's what he does. He goes, he talks, he does meetings, he does all these interviews and stuff, and he create videos. So he does much more than I'm doing. Of course, he's got too many followers actually. But I love him, and that's what he does is simple. He creates a big, like we are creating now. We are for 41 minutes already talking. Okay,
Hmm.
so when you're gonna create a 41-minute video and record everything and edit everything, you're never gonna do it. I will never gonna do it. Just go outside, shoot videos, and create a 40-minute video.
I
The
understand
only
what you
way to
mean.
have a 40-minute video is going live,
Yes, I
right?
understand what you
Or
mean.
an hour video, or an hour and a half video. Okay. What you do, if you look at my reels, you probably saw it. All these reels with a few shots from these lives, just 20
Hmm.
seconds from one, 30 from another one. So you get this full content, you break in pieces, and
Hmm.
you use that as a material for your social media as well.
As well as, yeah, I understand what you mean.
You know what I mean? Because
I
that's a
understand.
strategy that he used. He's got a booklet that he teaches people.
Yeah, but I remember when you just when we met in the academy, you haven't had any videos on your Instagram. You have just started the fresh, brand new,
I
and
had
now I
like
see you have
300.
a really good content, which I like. As I'm also coaching people to lead Instagram, and I really like when people have their own style. When everything is like or in order, and you have everything like when you open Instagram and you cannot see whom is this, but you understand because you have seen previous things which are more really alike and which are in the same
Yeah,
strategy way. This is
yeah,
the important thing, not only
yes.
make a good footages and post them, as I really what I do lately, as I'm posting all the stuff which I like, because I had a period in my life, Casey Neistat, of course, and I was a huge fan of him, and I still am, and I was like trying to do. I decided to lead my YouTube channel, and I was doing like a crazy, crazy girl, and I thought, okay, I will try to do something alike, and I was doing it really. I
Like a
now have
vlog,
this channel.
like a vlog style.
Yes, and I was like adoring the process. I was doing really. One day I was shooting, next day I was editing, until I got tired of this non-stop, computer connection. You don't have really your own life. You have only the thoughts like I have to do this vlog, I have to do this vlog. And finally my son said, Mom, you're all the time just with your computer. You uh, don't do anything with me. And I said, okay, stop it. And but I did, during 1 year I did 50 or 60 videos, something like that.
It's
So
good.
every week I had a new blog, actually, and it
That's
and it
great.
was good. But as you said, it was important to find what you really like to doing, because this was like a thing copying someone. This was not my
Don't feel
personal
like
thing.
that. You know why? Don't feel like you're copying, because a lot of people do similar things. What I
No, not
feel like,
copying. Of
what I
course, I was
think,
doing my thing, but I mean, this was not what I was really interested in. You know,
right?
I
So
was
you
like
kind of
trying to
understood
speak
after a
about.
while.
Huh?
After a
So,
while, you will notice that was not the thing you wanted to do.
yeah, but this year gave me a lot. It gave me experience. That gave me, this discipline when you decided, okay, I do it, and you really do it, you know, and you
Yeah,
just,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
this
I
was a
agree.
nice year.
I agree. And also, it's all part of the process.
Of course,
It
of
is
course.
all part of the process. How are you gonna get there if you don't go through this? But the thing is, like, the more you grow, right? The more you grow in a video like type of thing, the more you understand who you are,
Of course.
right? Because at the beginning, when I started in Nas Academy, I've done 9 courses there,
Mm-hmm.
and when I started,
Before.
yes, before the Dan Mace was my last one. So
Mm-hmm.
before all these courses I had, I started when I started the Nas Academy, that was like 5 months ago,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yes.
I started this Instagram page 5 months ago, right? And when I got to the Dan Mace course, I had 250 followers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember
So
you was just like brand new.
after 9 courses, now I have 900. But
Yeah,
what I
almost
do,
1,000. That's
yeah.
cool.
So now, but what I do, I don't care. You
This is
know,
what I'm
that's
doing now
that's the
lately.
thing.
I don't
I
care. I
don't
just
care.
put
I
my
don't care how many
feeling.
followers. I don't care how many views. I don't
Yeah.
care how many likes. I don't care. What I care is about my content. Is
If
about
you are satisfied with this.
exactly if I'm happy with it. If I'm happy with what I do, that's all what matters. That's why I'm here 11:15 p.m. doing a live on Instagram because I love it. That's what I like doing. You know what I mean?
I
There is no,
understand you.
like, if you like doing these things or whatever you do, if you must like it. You have to love doing what you do. Otherwise, don't do it. Just find something else.
This is
You know?
what I was like to tell as well. When I was leading my YouTube channel, and now I'm thinking this year to start a new one, but already with this, this was 2018. During 2018, I was doing this. And during this time, I understood first what I don't want to do, how I don't want to do it. But thanks to this YouTube channel, I was noticed like by some Russian TV, and when there was when all the borders were closed, they invited me to be the like the main character of one
Yeah,
TV show, which is the most popular travel TV show in Russia. And I did one one
that's
shooting
good.
for them. That was the coolest experience.
Yeah,
And also I understood. Okay, I really like to do it, but I want to do it differently. Not following the someone's in this case Casey Neistat's way. He's adorable, he's cool, but I'm not him. I'm myself. you know and actually, yeah, my mistake was that I was during all this year I was thinking like, okay, how many followers, how many likes, how many comments. And this is was I was obsessed with that. And now when I just let it go, and I like, my number of followers is growing constantly. People
right.
they follow me for
Because
my
you're
vibe.
showing the thing is, like, when you fake it, right? A lot of people fake it. They go in
Yes.
front of the camera, they do all this stuff, and they do all these things and
And they are
that,
not the
and
same
then
person
they
in
put
life.
their videos and they think they are doing well, but out of the Instagram they are someone else.
Totally different. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. So if you meet me out of this Instagram live or anywhere, I'm gonna be exactly as I am at right now. Because I
Yes.
don't change to be online because that's who I am. And then that's what I want people to think about me, to see like, okay, Arthur is like that, he talks like that, and then he talks about this, talk about that. He tells people to not follow him if they don't like the content.
Of
Guys,
course.
if you don't like my content, don't follow me. I don't want numbers. I want people that like my content. That's all I want. You know,
That's true.
I
That's
don't
true.
care if I go back to 200. It doesn't matter. That's life. But if you think with me, you do what you love, people will recognize it. And then the
Yes,
followers you start having, they are so organic, they are so good, they are so valuable that they will never gonna leave you.
it's true. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I agree with you totally. This is what I like about you, because during the course I also noticed like you're very very active, but you're also not trying to be, better, or
Yeah.
maybe I think also what and I'm sure of that, that maybe sometimes it works another way, like when people start first being someone better, than they are in life, but step by step they are coming really to this better version of themselves, in real life as well, because
Yeah.
they get this, they change their habits, they change their daily routine, due to social media,
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
and this
I,
is
I
also a good way.
understand that. What I mean, like visually, visually, you
Mm-hmm,
can do whatever you want visually.
mm-hmm.
But when you start talking, when you
Yes,
start expressing opinions, when you start saying something to someone, you can't talk bullshit.
of course.
You know what I mean? You can't.
Yeah,
You have to talk something that's interesting. You have to talk something that people will relate to, that people
yes.
will probably like it. You know what I mean? That's I think that's the secret of when you are online, you know, if you are yourself and then you talk about something that's relatable to people, something that you love talking about. Say you like traveling, so talk about places you went, talk
Mm-hmm.
about places you want to go on Google search and start talking with people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You love photography, you know, you love photography, you know a lot, pretty much everything about photography. Just create reels talking, hey guys, there is this setup on the camera that if you do this way, that's gonna look awesome on your picture. Look at this.
Yeah.
Take a photo and show the photo to them. See those things.
Lately concerned more about the posing, because this is what, like, I am as a girl. I'm maybe not that good and in a technical part, you know, but I'm really good in working before, in front of the camera and behind of the camera as a photographer, telling people what to do to look cool. And this is what I see like it's my superpower,
And great.
and that's
So
why I
that's what you like
lately
doing.
speak about this, and most of my followers, they just love it. And I also see, like, when I post some video with posing tips, 100
Yeah.
saves, 200 saves, and I say, oh my god. It cannot be that people don't know it, but the real thing is people don't know it. And the real thing, when I speak to people who ask me, okay, what shall I be speaking about in my social media? Yes, you're right, speak about what you're doing. Just make a list of what you know, because otherwise you will not pues, you will not understand. Just
Yeah,
I mean,
you're not gonna get it. I think that's the point. That's the point. When you get that's the point that people you have to do to understand yourself first. And then
mm-hmm,
you say, okay, cool. I'm a guy that I like playing music,
mm-hmm,
right? I can create videos playing music. I can talk about music. I can talk about how to read music or whatever,
mm-hmm.
whatever it is related to what I like. And then you do photography. You don't need to show uh, technical things on the camera if you don't like to, but you can tell people, say, hey, when you're gonna do this with a person, when you take a photo, you get this arm and you put on that way.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're gonna have a better view when you take the photo.
Yeah, that's true.
That's something you can offer to people, and people will feel, okay, cool, I'm learning something from this girl, I'm going to follow her. And
Mm-hmm.
then you create your community.
Mm-hmm.
Once you have your community, then you can in the future, you can think about creating a course, or offering something to them, or giving away some stuff, or whatever you do to your community, to people that follow you and like you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not
Yeah, I
all
understand.
Instagrammers need to be influencers.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I understand.
You can be an influencer if you have a lot of followers, if you want to make a quick money, but you don't need to.
Yeah. I think maybe I don't know. I think it's too late at your place already.
Yeah, we're gonna finish soon. We're gonna
No,
finish soon, and
we're
but
gonna
that was
finish. But I mean, I really appreciate that you invited me. Maybe I suggest that we can do another live. Maybe we can speak Spanish as well, and maybe we can speak more about the topic of how to get the idea of creating. Maybe we have started now speaking about this. Like you need to understand yourself first,
100%. Yes.
and obviously you
I
need
don't know. I
to
don't know
do.
if you read. Do you read much books?
Lately, no.
Okay, cool. There is a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this is from is Robert Kiyosaki, I think it is. He's from Hawaii.
I know,
Anyway,
I know.
so this guy, he wrote this book that was ages ago, but there is a part of this book that says the kid that was him actually. He wanted to make more money, right? And his rich dad said, "You're gonna work for free now." And he said, "How come?" He said, "No, now you're gonna work for free because I'm teaching you how to make money."
Mm-hmm.
So what happened? He started working for free, right? 3 hours every Saturday. And then he realized that when he was working for free, he found opportunities
Mm-hmm.
to make money.
Yeah, I understand what
But
you mean.
when he was being paid by hour per hour, he was not seeing opportunities because he was making the money,
The money,
working
yes,
to make the money. And then once he was working for free, he thought he was working and thinking, how I'm gonna make money, how I'm gonna make money, and looking around and start seeing opportunities in everywhere that he looked at. That's how I
yes.
see that video creation is. That's how I see photography is. There is a guy that I met on 8 ago on Nice Academy. He's a diver,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Yes,
takes Lego pieces, Lego, right?
yes.
Right down the bottom of the ocean and take photos
Wow,
of the
cool.
Lego pieces in the ocean. How cool is that?
Wow,
That's
cool.
so unique. That's different.
Yes,
That's how you think outside the box and you make a difference.
that's true. Wow.
Yeah,
Send me a link to this guy. I want to see that.
yeah, I'll find him. I'll send to you. But that's it, Polina. Thank you very much for coming over. I just want one last thing from you. Actually, I have two questions. One question is, what is your dream?
My dream. That's a nice question. Well, can I not answer it?
If you don't want to, that's okay.
Well, I would love to answer it, but I was thinking just yesterday, I think, because lately I had a lot of time to think because I was in bed totally, and I was thinking, okay, Polina, before you knew what was your dream, my dream was to live in a good climate near the ocean. Was my dream all my life, and doing. I was like from the childhood, I was thinking like I want to be freelancer. I didn't understand what was the meaning of that. I just saw this word in some magazine, and I said, okay, I want to be this, and this dream came true. And now I'm living near the ocean. I'm doing what I like. I'm getting paid for that. I choose what to do. I don't shoot everybody. I can say to people no. And this is the best part of my life. Actually, now I have a baby, which I was
So you are living the
dreaming to
dream.
have. But now I understand that, like, to go on, to go keep on growing, I need to focus on some new aims. And I was like thinking, okay, I have to make a huge list as I did before, um, to understand what I am. That's why also I tell everybody,
Fair enough. That
do
means
list,
at the
do
moment,
this list. Write it
at
with
the
your hand,
moment,
not with your phone, not with your computer. Write it with your hand, because it's a totally different connection with your brain, you know. So I have some thoughts lately, but I have to understand if it's truly what I like. Because, you know, in the world of social media as well, in the world of internet, where we can access to
there is a comment
anything.
here, okay? I'll read for you. David Mendes.
Yes.
Amiga, se tu saluda, te aprecio mucho.
Ah, que
Let's
vai,
go.
que vai. Is it Brazilian?
No, no, no.
Because I
No.
cannot see comments.
Yeah, that's
I
all right.
that's
So his name is David Mendes, and he said that. So there you go. You got a fan.
cool. Cool,
And
cool.
yeah, so it is cool because now you're living your dream, and then you have to understand what you're gonna do in your
Yeah,
next step
because you
in
need to
life.
move forward all the time. This is what I think. You cannot get stuck. But I mean, now obviously a lot of people are. The world has divided into two groups: creators and consumers. You know, and those who are creating something, anything, even if she's baking cakes, you know, or he's doing, I don't know what he can be doing, repairing clothes, repairing shoes. He's creating something, and this is his superpower, and he's going to be developing in it, and this is cool. And some people who just think they have so you know, narrow brain, narrow thinking, like, okay, no, it is impossible, this is cannot be, this is too hard, you know, and they stuck in their lives. They just scroll the screen all the time. Okay, this. I also do that, but to get some inspiration, you know, and these are a little bit different things. And I
Uh,
mean,
oh, look, Hanan just wrote here. Actually, when you do something and create it yourself in your own way, it
yes,
hits different than copying it from others. That's it.
that's it.
I think it's all about your mindset. Because think with me, if you go through NAS Academy,
Hmm.
everyone that started NAS Academy end up creating something similar to NAS Daily.
This will not work, I think.
It doesn't matter.
I
You
mean,
know what I mean?
anyway, even if they do something similar, they do it their way.
Yes, because they have their own story. They have their way to write a story, their way to speak, their way to. So it is different. Visually can look similar, visually, but
Hmm.
not. The rest is not. Anyway, so it is nice to hear your dream, even if you don't have a very concrete one, but it is so nice
I
to
have,
hear.
but you know, sometimes I think also this cannot be. I also
Why?
sometimes think this. Okay, I have to. This is almost impossible, I think. But then
No,
I
you know
think,
what?
okay, no, I have to decompose it, and I think I have to think of the possible ways to reach it. You know, and also, this is what I wanted to say, that like in social media we have so much influence from all the sides, and sometimes you think, okay, I want this, but really in the bottom of your heart you don't want it, you know. But so many people have influenced you, like, yes, you need it because I have it, you should also have it. And you think, yeah, yeah, I have it. But then you realize, when you reach it, for example, even when you reach it and you don't feel, you know, happiness. That's why I want really to understand if these thoughts that comes to my mind are really my desires, you know.
Yeah, see, look, all my friends here coming from Nice Academy, they are joining. Looks, lots of love. They are sending love. They are sending hearts to you as well.
Hi, hi.
And
I cannot see comments. I don't know
that's
what has
okay.
happened.
That's okay. That's all good. That's all, that happens sometimes. I don't know why, but and that's great. So when you create this friendship online, it feels
Yeah.
like you know them for ages, because we are always together. We're always talking about production and these things, and but I have another question for you.
Yeah. Tell me.
It's not a question. It is just something I want you to tell people that are listening to us, people that are gonna listen in. I'll show you. I forgot to show you this. You are live on YouTube and Facebook as well.
Oh my God. Hi to everyone. It's
So
nice.
it is good. It is good. Then I can have video as well on all the other platforms.
Cool. This is
So we are
cool.
live on all of them. And
Later, I have to learn it from you how to do it.
so now everyone joins. See, and now everyone is jumping on the live to watch. How cool is that? Got a lot of
That's
people here.
nice.
That's good. So, but yeah, just a last message for all of us and people that are gonna watch in the future. If they wanna be a content creator, or if you wanna create something or be someone, what's your advice? What you can tell them?
I think we've spoken a lot about this today, like trying not to be someone else, trying to be yourself and pay your personal attitude to what you're doing. This is the main thing. Is this this means if you are doing commercial or if you are doing your own, personal branding products. It doesn't matter. Or even if you do just videos for your family, this is
Right.
also content creation, So I mean, yeah, you have to do it with your personality first.
And with your heart.
Yes, and actually, you were so damn right. Like, it doesn't matter which equipment you use. It's not all about equipment. It's all about your your visual.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
That's
That's
all
it.
right. It's all about. That's all I hear every day because that's what I focus every day. And
Because
we
you're
have
focused in this. This is what I'm telling you as well. The social media works like this. At least I think you are attracting the same people of your mind circle,
people with the same. Yes,
and
same, yeah.
that's how it works. If And this is also good, if someone is against you, you just block it. you know
I don't
don't
care.
don't care.
I love
Follow
haters.
your way.
I love haters.
I love them as well.
I love
I
them.
love
I love
people
them
who
so
are
much.
watching my
You have
stories
no
without
idea.
following me. They write me a strange comments, and then they just stop following me, and then they continue watching my stories, and I say, "Hello, guys."
There you go. Look at that. That's the best way to do it. That's the best. That's the best. Because if you start getting like upset, oh, this guy said this, that guy said that, this and that. Hey,
Actually, I was lately going through the persons who have reached a lot in restaurant business. Russians, I mean Russians, because I still think Russians are really, really advanced. And now that I'm connected with the restaurant business, I started analyzing what marketing strategies they have used to put it into here. And I realized that the most, all of them who have reached really high positions and high, how to say it, they just reached their goals, maybe, yeah.
yeah.
They didn't care. This was the point, I think, where they just made it. I don't care what people say. I will
Yeah.
follow my way. I will
Believe.
do what I want. I will say it
Yeah.
if I want to say it. I will show it if I want to show it, and I don't care.
Yeah, that's why like we do have that. The Brazilian channel you jumped on this morning
Mm-hmm.
that we were talking Portuguese. So you jumped, you came on this morning, and then you said hola, right? You said hola and all these things, and we have these lives every single day except
Yeah,
on
I saw
Sunday.
it. I sometimes see it.
So every single day except on Sundays, and we do that for 4 hours every morning.
Wow,
You know what I
that's
mean?
cool.
Because that's what we like doing.
Mm-hmm.
We don't care what others say. A lot of people come to us and say, "Hey, you guys crazy. Because you go live every day for 4 hours. What do you do? You don't work?" Yes, we do work. This is our work. This is
Yes, I
part of our
understand.
job because we are building network. We are meeting people. We are doing a lot of things that you have no idea the power of it. So
Mm-hmm.
what? That's why like we do a lot of collaboration. We do a lot of networking. So a lot every day we meet someone new and we
Mm-hmm.
change someone's life because that channel is about a lot of things, but we help the Brazilian community that want to travel to Australia and study in Australia. We do all this guidance. We help them to do all this process, and we have a lot of contacts of people that can help with the visas, school, and everything. So we help them, and the other two guys that are there, they have a lot of experience working with these agencies, so they
Mm-hmm.
have the knowledge as well, and that's what we do. We share knowledge and we don't charge a cent for it,
Yes, I
because I
understand.
think that's what we focus all the time. When you have something, when you have a
Canary.
knowledge, share it.
Yeah.
Don't be selfish, just share it,
Yeah, yeah.
because that you're not going to lose anything, and someone's going to earn something,
Yeah,
and that
sometimes people ask me, okay, Polina, how you, for example, during photo shoot, you explain to other people what to do with their phones. I say, okay, I mean, some people during the photo shoot, they ask me, oh, how to shoot this or how to, and I just explain them. I say, I don't lose anything. Maybe this person will learn it and he will be grateful for the rest of their life, and it will take me 3 minutes actually of my time. I don't lose anything, and maybe as well this person will forget about it tomorrow.
yeah. People saying
So
hello here. Look, Hanan said, I would love Arthur to do such lives every day in English. And that's what I want to do every night, but I can't. And then Poli Shah said, hello from Russia. Beautiful people.
oh, hi, hi.
Yeah, that's cool. People are joining and sending messages. That's awesome. I love it.
That's good, that's good.
But unfortunately, guys,
Yeah, we have to
time,
stop.
it's time to go because we are an hour and 15 minutes. Actually, 45. Yeah, no,
I
an hour
think
and
1 hour
15.
and a little bit.
An hour and 15 minutes, and that's pretty much the time I normally finish the lives anyway, because I don't want videos to be too long.
No, no, the
Uh,
best thing I think is half an hour. But it was really, I was really pleased to talk to you because I like
that's
the
great.
way you think. I
Thank
like the way you do your thing. And I really think you will reach a lot of, a lot
Yeah,
of good people in
yeah.
social
That's what
media.
we say on that
I wish
Brazilian
you
channel.
really luck.
Yeah, thank you very much, and same to you. And
Thank
what
you.
do we say on that Brazilian channel? We say we are in a rocket mode. You know the rocket,
Yes,
the sky rocket. We
climbing.
we do we go forward all the time. There is no reverse gear.
It's
We
true.
always the rocket always goes forward, right? So
Yes.
we always on rocket mode. We're always going to the moon. That's what we want. Sky's the limit, and let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Thank you very much,
Well,
guys.
thank you. See you.
Polina,
See you
uh,
later then, and have a
hopefully
good
we talk
night.
another live. We do something else. We talk about any other content, and it will be a pleasure to have you back here.
Okay, I will be pleased when you invite me another time.
All right. Thank you
So,
very much.